Hello everyone, so I have the November Sketchbox to share today. Unfortunately the sticker was right on the art, so we had a little damage there, but it's a very nice piece of work there with looks like sunflowers and a bee. And this is the artist here, featured on the box. Ooh, what do we have here? There looks to be something very interesting in this box. Let's set this aside. Oh, I got some cords trying to steal the limelight here. Okay. And I think I got it all. Let's not let you roll away there. We're going to slip the substrate out here. And, oh, it's all rolling all over the place. Oh, ooh, that's beautiful. I love those colors. Very interesting looking crabs, but I really like this heron. I think that's what that is, maybe a heron. This is by Spencer Beals. Nice. Like the pop of those complementary, or I think they're complementary. Yeah, pretty close to that, if not. Let's see, here's the menu, and then we have substrate here. This is intriguing. Looks like a little plastic zipper or something. Not sure what that is. And then, oh, whatever this is featured on the sticker as well. So that's cute. I love how they pick something unique, usually, to put on the sticker. I do like that. Okay, so we have here, I'm going to use my blade I left out to open this. Alright, this is exclusive Marabou Graphics Mixed Media Pad. I do love to do mixed media, so let's hope this is a good addition for me. It's an A6 4.1 by 5.8 inches, and it's got 20 sheets. Sturdy, good for a variety of materials, light, fast, acid-free, and it's 300 GSM. That's usually about 140 pound. What's this for watercolor, etc.? Okay, and look at that. It has a nice, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe just slightly. A nice texture there. And it is glued on two sides. So that's nice. Helps to reduce warping. But I'm pulling it off because it doesn't actually feel like 140 pounds. Maybe that's... It doesn't say 140 pounds. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted already. So we have the curated Marabou Graphics. Oh wait, that's not, this is, there's two. Oh, okay, I got tricked there. Same art there. So this is the pad. It looks like we have, might as well look at that because there is a curated Marabou Graphics permanent marker set in this box as well. Maybe we can turn that sideways. All my little goodies. Scoot that. Hopefully you can still see that, and I just have to make sure I stay in frame. I do believe that I have received something similar, not the same, but Marabou set. Oh look, they're hanging onto their card. How nice is that? And these look like new colors to me. So this is their alcohol-based markers. So maybe I haven't had anything like this before. I feel like I've had like maybe a water-based marker set. We have yellow, tangerine, pink, candy, medium blue, stone gray, and black. Well, let's start with these, swatching them out. I'm setting that aside. This is... Wait. This is pink candy? Interesting. Well, let's see what color it is. So there's looks like two nibs here. Pink candy. That doesn't... I'm gonna just say burgundy or maroon, but anyway... We won't get hung up on the color, because I usually... I do. Stop it. Okay. And then this, I'm going to write pink candy, because there's no way I'm going to remember that that's the name of this color. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it's close to a red. And then this nib is much thinner. Get more detail work. There's a faint odor to it. So... it's going to be harder to do large areas. That's not a very big nib. It kind of reminds me, that's not focused, of like a Sharpie, but I think it's even thinner than a Sharpie. Let me grab one. Because, of course, I have, oh yeah, it's It's definitely narrower than a Sharpie, than your standard, fine point Sharpie marker. And then right in here I have another Sharpie this is the ultra fine point. Let's see how this nib compares. Similar. I think the ultra fine nib is a little bit thinner on the Sharpie, but interesting. I don't know if you want to know that. I just, out of curiosity. So I'm gonna swatch these colors out. Ooh, there's a bright yellowy orange color. And this one was tangerine, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm seeing tangerine there. How about yellow? What is the yellow color? I can't remember. Yellow. Well, that was so hard. Okay. Whoa! It's very bright. That is just a standard yellow, but very bright. Look at that. It's perfect for like a very simple sunshine illustration. Ooh, it's... this is challenging. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do with these. So, I don't know. This is watercolor paper, so I feel like it's not going to mix alcohol markers too well. And this is medium blue. I think, like, I can smell it a little bit, but I'm not sure if I smell it as much as, say, a Sharpie. Oh yeah, Sharpies smell more. So it's less odor than a Sharpie. I forgot to write the name on this one. But there's just a hint, if you're real sensitive to that. And then we have, what is this? Stone Gray. I like that name. Stone Gray. Of course, it's actually with an E. They sort of seem interchangeable, the spelling of the word gray. I just picked A and then it's not an A. And black. Do I even need to write black? But for consistency, I will. And the caps come off nice and easily. I just was super rough with that one and I didn't get ink on myself, which I am known to ink myself with the Sharpie, so that's nice. And they have these nice little clips too, which you can see that my Sharpie has suffered a loss of its clip, so I don't know. Alright, what's next? Ooh, should I, well, let me check mixing those in a minute. What is this? Let's see. No. What's this? Let's look at this. A new product, Faber Castell Gold Faber Sketch Marker in dark chrome yellow. Brand new dual tip. Is this alcohol? It doesn't say. It smells like it could be. Shouldn't it say somewhere? Well, that's disappointing. Well, I'm going to have to look into that because I don't know. It acts kind of like an alcohol marker, but I am no alcohol marker expert, so I sometimes do wish that Sketchbox had a little more information on their card or maybe in the packaging or something. This is, what color did I say this? Dark chrome yellow, and this is Faber Castell. We're just going to call it Faber Castell. The nib feels soft. I am already, you probably can't tell. I definitely want to be more gentle with the nib on this one. No rough handling like me. Okay, we have a pencil. General's Cedar Point pencil. Looks like it's 2HB. And it says to use this in combination with the ruler in this month's box. So this is a very budget-friendly option at 84 cents. It's a standard pencil. Handy. Let's see how well the eraser works. Yeah. Nothing to write home about, but it works. Generals. It's pretty soft for a 2 HB, so I guess that's nice. I don't know. That is that. Shall we look at... I've run out of space, but, well, we can flip this over. So we have a Koala Tools Mini Ring Ruler, a compact size adjustable circle ruler to help you create guides for mandalas and other elements. How does this work? It does not say, does it? Patent pending. It's got different degrees on here. And then it has inches. I wonder if these can fit? I don't know. Do these fit? No? Huh. So, might need... Well... I'm not sure what the purpose of this is. I might have to research this to figure out how to use it, but let's just try. Let's try to do something with it. Okay. Is that how I'm supposed to do it? I don't even know. That doesn't look like a good circle. Alright, Okay. That's almost a pretty good circle. Maybe I should look this up and figure out... Oh wait, what? No. Does that fit in there better? Oh! Something happened. Okay. It does snap in there. So let's see if that makes a better circle. Well, I mean, let me know what you think. This is not quite, it's a little bit not the perfect circle. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. That's a little disappointing. I hope it gets better. What else do we have here? This cute little pillow box package, and it looks like Zigg. Custom Zigg Clean Color Dot Set. Oops. Take the stress out of circles and dot work with this unique tipped marker. Create dots of various sizes by adjusting the pressure when using the nib. I have a gold one of these somewhere, and I love it. I don't know where it is. It's usually right on my desk, but because it's so fun. It does make lovely, perfect circles. And you can get different sizes. So this is a fun thing. Now, I don't think these are alcohol. If I could get them out of the package. Let's see. I like these colors. It's definitely giving me snowflake vibes. And the one I have is gold, so now I have a nice silver. Let's see here. There's some information. It's a water-based pigment. It says it's light, fast, and odorless, so not alcohol. Interesting. Oops, this is all upside down. And it looks like, yep, 2 tips. So I'm just going to write Zigg here. Ooh, what a pretty color. I love this color. Is this called Blue Bonnet? It says right there, Blue Bonnet, so I'm going to go with Blue Bonnet. And that's 036. And here is the little spongy dauber side. Oh, it's not spongy. It's, well, it's a little spongy. So you can push more pressure and make bigger dots. And lighter pressure, smaller dots. It's pretty fun, I have to say. Not gonna lie. Now, let's try this other color. 034 is denim. Ooh, that's a lovely color too. I like that color. Let's see the dots. Let's see if I can, yeah, let's do the tiniest, just barely touching the paper. And then the biggest. A lot more. Do they like each other? Do they mix? This one's kind of overpowering, so not really much blending on this paper there. And finally we have silver. Will this Oh, and you know what? That looks... Yep, definitely that's a different nib. I think it's fiber, this one's plastic, and it's bigger. Interesting, I wasn't expecting that, but then again, the barrels are different too, so I didn't write the number on this one either. I'm being very inconsistent. I'm sorry, folks. There we go. So, yeah, that, I tell ya, I don't know why they're different, but they are, so good to know. Let's see if we can get the tiny dots. Oh yeah. This is fun. Well, if I can't do anything else, maybe I can make a cute little snowflake, huh? And we have, the prompt this month is intricate. I'm not really into mandalas. This said it's good for making mandalas. I don't know, that's not my thing. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. Like, look at all these interesting colors, but I don't know if they're going to blend well. I did want to see. Let's just try and see what happens. And if we can get them. Oof. Well, this is probably not the best paper for blending because it's mixed media, but it excuse me, has like has a watercolor feel to me. Ooh, actually the yellow and the blue play nicely together. Maybe I should do a little swatch thingy. Swatch them out and then come back. Alright, many minutes later, I have a little swatch sheet, and I forgot this one, so I just kind of added it along the side here, and it makes some interesting mixes. The yellows, oranges, and this color, and the blues mix, I think, maybe the best, but look at this, we got like an olivey green here. Yeah, so surprisingly, it actually blends fairly well on this card, I think, and I swatched it out on this recent Sketchbox Bristol Smooth paper. Maybe this isn't the best marker paper, but I thought it worked pretty well, and it's just smoother. I don't think the blending, I did it super fast. I don't think the blending's any better necessarily, but yeah, so these, you know, they're not similar colors. You're not going to get a gradual what is the word? Transition. I kept thinking transformation, but that's not the right word. So, you know, if you wanted more gradual, you'd need more similar colors. And I looked up this little fella, and I think I was trying to snap it in wrong. So it said, you know, it snaps in on the 0 side, which is kind of this side. So it does kind of snap in. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, it works, it makes circles, but it doesn't do really small circles very well, because once you get into the smallest size, it can't hold itself. And then you're sitting there trying to hold it down, and it's just snapping out. So, I don't know, nice idea, maybe not the greatest execution here, so this guy I'm not loving. Anyway, I've got some ideas for what to do with these lovely colors, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that and see if I can make something I like. I feel like I'm not super excited about this box because, I mean, these markers to me, they're pretty, I mean, they're like a notch above Sharpies, but, you know, they're not like amazing alcohol markers, and if I'm gonna work with alcohol markers, I don't know, I would maybe, the way I'm going to do it, I would prefer to have like the chisel nib or the bigger brush tip. So, you know, these are meh. And this guy's interesting. This one's not too bad. Jerry's kind of out on it because it's brand new, and I need to figure out if it is in fact alcohol. It acts like it, so it's kind of nicer. And then, of course, I love these guys, and I think I will not be disappointed with them. Not exactly an art supply time, but super fun, and I like the colors, and they work the way they're supposed to, which is great. So those are my comments. Oh, and the pencil is the pencil. And as you can see, I mean, the eraser's kind of meh on there. I ended up pulling this guy out because it erased better. But it works pretty well. It's a nice pencil. And I did see if I could get some other-ish color with the pencil. It's nice and soft, so I think it'll be good for like shadows and stuff, but as far as in this box. So with that being said, let's get to some artwork. Alright, I am back for a minute. Okay, I've got a little sketch here. I said I'm not really into mandalas, so I did some circles, and my idea was doing some little vignettes of kind of fall to winter type themed. And I found, right in front of me, of course, my Zigg Clean Color Dot Gold marker, which I thought I'd just go ahead and show you guys real quick. So this is the gold one, which is of course not in our box, but I have it and I like it, and it makes fun dots just like these. And then also I forgot to test the supplies with water. Now it did say it's a water-based pigment, but even this is watercolor paper. It doesn't move around that much, so you can see, and the lighter one's a little better. But I think you could probably get watercolor effects if you scribbled it onto like a ceramic palette. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that because I forgot to test it. And I'm pretty sure I didn't check online, but this doesn't move at all. So I think it is alcohol like these ones as well. So you can see I added water there, so you get a little bit of movement. You can kind of see some messy, but it's not great. Alright, another thing, since this is a watercolor block, I also noticed that being heavy-handed with the alcohol marker, it kind of goes through, so if you see a little shiny, that is just a scrap of laminated plastic that I cut off of something I laminated. This is some packaging paper here. I just slipped it in between because the block is just glued on two sides just in case. I just don't want to ruin the page underneath, and I didn't actually take this one off. I mean, I could just take it off because I'm not using water, but whatever. So that's that, and let's get right in, speed this up, and see what happens. Here's a close-up look. I just wanted to say thanks again for watching and have a wonderful creative day. I hope you like how it turned out. The dot making, super fun, and I like how you can just get a variety of sizes, so that's how I decided to do a little background for the last bit. And you probably noticed that I used water in here, and I like that little fuzzy sort of effect that I was able to get by putting a wash of the mixed color and then dotting it again into the wet. So yeah, thanks again. Bye!